All right, trying this once again. Hoping this is gonna work. Are you guys there? Not there? No idea. Okay, so now I see the comments again, so that's new. Okay, so I think I see what happened. Okay, Patrick in the house. There you go. So now I can see comments, but the live count isn't working. It's so weird. Everything was working the first time I tried it, and now the comments are working, but not the live count. So why would that be? For each woman in light color red dress. Well, at least I can read the comments now. So that's a step in the right direction. Now they are on screen. Wait a minute, when you say they're on screen, does that mean you can see the comments as well? Try Twitter Live. No, I think I want to get this. I just have to get this working. It's just so strange that it was working the first time I tried it. I guess I'm turning too many options on and off. But now that I can see your comments, makes things a little easier. Comments are delayed onto screen. Let's see, let's try some more comments. It's warm today, beautiful weather today in Paris. Hello, testing. You can see comments and well. Euro Maestro says hi. Well, hi there, Euro. Yeah, it's so weird because the first time I did this, the stats were right. And now the stats are all wrong. Where's the music coming from? So it's a street performer. Now the screen comments are gone. Okay, well I can still see the comments. So even when the screen comments are gone, you should be able to see them in the YouTube app. And now they're back. Oh, okay. There's too many options. I'm gonna have to play around with this. I can see comments on screen. Okay, well that's awesome. Do you see Euro? Oh no. Huh. When they make it yesterday. Yeah, I don't know if it's the complexity of the settings or the simplicity of the filmmaker here. I like the picture quality. Well, let's just walk around. I'll have to try to figure out these settings some other time, I guess. I think there's some potential here, though. There's some potential. Can still see screen comments as well as in the app. Yeah, you should always be able to see them in the app. And then sometimes I have them displayed on screen. And then I'll have to try this with some private videos. Look at all the people out on the K. 3 Shadow Man. I don't know why I'm not casting a shadow. That's very strange. Look at that. There's no shadow. What happened to my shadow? The shadow has disappeared. Where are we going? So I thought I'd walk over to the City Hall. You can see City Hall over there in the distance. And then this video was really just as primarily designed as a way to test this new app I'm using to broadcast my YouTube lives. So I think it's better than the YouTube app, but I still have a lot to figure out. Look at all the cyclists and scooter goers. So she's bicycling and texting at the same time. What do you guys think about that? You notice her eyes were not on the road. They were on her phone. Make sure to hit the like button. Yes, make sure to hit the like button. Vampire's got no shadow, says Ernest. Uh-oh. I think we're on to something. Chat comments are fatab that I'm trying to find, but the screen comments are lagging badly. Took a couple of off-screen shots to show. We'll post them in the Twitter group chat. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Anytime I try something new, there's a lot of things to figure out. But the thing that's weird is, so YouTube gives me a live count to show how many people are actually in the room. And on the very first test, that was working. But on subsequent tests now, it just says 0 all the time. So when I couldn't see the comments, I had no idea if you guys were there or not. So, disconcerting. I see your shadows sometimes. Is there a law there about bicycling? I don't know if there's an actual law or not. I suspect, I don't know. I'm not going to suspect. Let's not do speculation. So I really don't know. There is in the UK, Tim. Yeah. I mean, it would make sense that, you know, that that's dangerous activity. Even if it's not against the law, you might want to rethink that. I mean, I have fiddled with my phone when I'm cycling sometimes, but I try not to go like full out text mode. That seems a little extreme. So there you can see the river, you can see the walkway where everybody walks. You can see the island there with Notre Dame. There's another little island over there. And then let's walk down to City Hall. Oops. Moi je marche. Je sais pas pour vrai. I don't know why people feel it's okay to be rude to other people. For me, it's 3 watching right now because there are more people chatting, so something is whack. And now it's 9 watching. Yeah, but I mean, for me it's always 0, so something's wrong. But we'll see if we can fix it. I think what I'm going to do after this, after I end this live stream, I'm probably going to delete this app and reinstall it and see if that's fixes it. Yeah, well, I'm not concerned about how many people are watching, as I am concerned about being able to see it. But at least I can see the comments. She just said to me, "What's going on here?" Because I was making a turn and she was making a turn. So, as far as I know, when 2 pedestrians are on the sidewalk, I don't know that one has a priority over the other, so I don't know why she's getting all upset. But you know, that's humans for you. We get upset very easily. That's why we have road rage all the time and people getting upset over. You know, you think it's quite funny when you think about this whole thing with road rage, right? So there's a lot of YouTube videos on this. You're literally talking about delays on the order of 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. And people getting all upset. So like this walking delay that she perceived couldn't have been more than 5 seconds, you know? So just think about that we get upset about something on the order of 5 seconds nowadays. What are the green boxes on the right hand side? So yeah, so you see these green boxes that go on both sides of the river, up and down for kilometers and kilometers. So those are actually, I'll show you some that are open so you can see. But that's where they sell. So there's the City Hall, by the way. City Hall. Oh, that's where they sell like books and magazines and souvenirs and movie posters. So you can hear some music on the bridge there. And there you can see the 2 little islands I was telling you about. We're on the mainland here. But anyways, so these are the boxes when they're all closed up. But you have some that are open over here. So you can see what they look like. So normally they should all be open up. But you see they sell all kinds of books, comic books, regular books, movie posters, artwork, souvenirs. Could be pretty much anything. Yeah, it's little market stalls, but they go all up and down the river. So there's, like I said, I don't even know how many there are, but it just goes on for kilometers and kilometers. So it's kind of late at night right now. What time is it? It's a little after 8, so most of them are closed. But normally during the daytime, they're all open. You just joined, says James Bourne, Gentleman Ghost. I'm sorry, what was that building on your left you're showing? So that was Awesome Mary's in the house. Hello, Awesome Mary. So that building was the City Hall. So I'll pass back in a minute. Just want to show you this island. We'll take a closer look at City Hall, and then we'll go down to the river level. So Mary, you are awesome. What are you up to today? So I haven't been doing a lot of live streams from Paris. Lately, most of my live streams have been when I'm in London or elsewhere. Oh, how I've missed you. Oh, well, that is such a sweet thing to say. And I've missed you and everyone else. I do want to get back to daily live streaming is my goal. Certainly weekly, but daily would be the ultimate goal. Look at all these people out on the river having fun. You're gonna see there's some hammocks, some areas to play. I was talking about you today. Oh no! Nothing bad, I hope. So Randy Horton in the house. Whoop, whoop. Hey Randy, I was thinking of you, Randy. I'm gonna slap my wrist right now because I owe Randy a phone call from about a year ago, I think. So life has some crazy twists sometimes. What kind of music's going on down there? Let's go check that out. So Randy, how are you doing? Are you doing well, sir? So we're gonna go down to the river level for a minute. Never bad. Oh, you're so sweet. Lots of exercise. Your live stream is good. For your heart, lots of exercise. Yeah, well, I have an Apple Watch, so I'm always tracking stats on my heart and general health and everything else. By the way, I think everybody, if you don't have an Apple Watch or a Fitbit or some kind of watch, I think you should get one, because the amount of stats and statistics is just amazing, and it can warn you about all kinds of issues that you would not even know about well in advance, especially various heart problems. So it's good. Are they singing in French? It sounded Spanish. You have an Apple Watch. Yeah, I would really recommend it. I mean, I read these amazing stories all the time of people whose lives are saved by this watch. Look at that. People hanging out in the hammock. Doesn't that look nice and cozy? You can hang out with your friend and just relax like these guys are doing. I tried a Fitbit but had to stop. All the stats are stressing you out. Well, yeah, if they're stressing you out, don't wear it. But I think if you wear the Apple Watch, you can just use it like a watch for the time and ignore the stats. They'll still be tracked in the background. And if you have a problem, you'll get a notification saying oh, we detected something wrong with your heart. You should, that might be wrong with your heart. Go have a specialist take a look at it, type of thing. So it's great. Also, it does things like if you fall down, let's say you fall off your bicycle or you just fall down for some reason and you don't get up, it'll contact emergency services for you. They're adding crash detection and all kinds of things. So they're things that happen rarely, of course, but when they do happen, it's great that you have like somebody looking out for you and contacting medical emergency when you're not able to, or faster than you're able to. And you never know, that few minutes could make a difference. I think a watch might be better than a Fitbit for a cat. I think a watch is better. I watch called 911 when you felt biking. There you go. So it can have a lot of uses. Let's just walk down the river a little bit. Boy, this app is like really eating up my battery fast. But you can see it's really fun down here. So as you guys probably know, who've been watching this live stream for a while, this road here used to have cars go up and down it. Same thing on the other side of the river. But the last few years, car traffic has been closed on the roads. It's just for pedestrians now. And because of that, you see all kinds of activity. Your Apple Watch called my wife and said I was talking to another woman. That could be either considered a plus or a minus, Randy, depending on your perspective. I wonder about these people that have more than one phone or more than one phone number. What's that all about? Look what these guys are playing here. So, if you've ever seen bocce ball, they're playing a game that's very similar to that. This game is called pétanque, actually. But it's like a French version of the Italian game. And you see they have to throw these balls. Isn't the road used in the movie The French Connection? I don't remember that, but it probably is, yeah. Boule. So you can see it's a fairly popular game, and they have all these courts set up. Seems to be very popular with the couples. As you see, you have all these places to eat and drink, play games. So this is part of European culture, French culture. So we're always eating al fresco, drinking al fresco. So we eat outside, drink outside. It's much more fun. Dean, you can either have hooked it up to your phone. An iPhone has to be nearby. Jet's paid to know. So I think you're talking about your AT&T plan. So my carrier is very nice. So I get free roaming. So right now I have a UK phone and I have an EU phone, and they're both set up with roaming, so I can use either one. And I used to have a US phone too, but I forgot to renew it, so I lost my US account. But next time I go back to the States, I'll have to get it set up again. And it's so nice to see you touring France again. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice to be doing it. Look at all the outdoor activity here. So I kind of been debating which platform to use. I've been trying out several different platforms. Tried Twitter Live, tried Heckle, tried Haps when that used to exist. Dumb question, but does YouTube streaming affect data use more than Haps Periscope? So that's a really good question. I don't know the answer. I'm looking at my screen. It's using about 4 kilobits per second right now. So I pretty much have unlimited data plans, so I'm not too worried about it. But if you have a limited plan, you want to take that into account because 4 kilobits a second. Here we have another singer.
What can you say when the love affair is over? Now he's gone away, and I'm alone with the memory of his love. They drowned and sad. I see still all is heartbreaking at last.
All right. Let's go back up the other way, go to City Hall. I have been on Twitch for a while. Oh, yeah. Randy, I'm glad you mentioned that. So I have to start experimenting with Twitch. So I think sometime this week, I'm going to start alternating between YouTube Live and Twitch. And what's the other T one? TikTok. So I'm going to try Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube Live and see which one makes the most sense. Or maybe use them all. One of my favorite YouTubers that I've been watching, he basically does everything. He does YouTube, but he does TikTok, he does Spotify, he does... trying to think. He does everything basically. So I'm thinking maybe it makes sense to spread yourself around a little bit. Just had to force my app back to 1080p. Randy, you should try Heckle, says Dez. So Heckle is a very good app. I like the interface. I like the way it does video. I like the way it does audio. It's like with any of these platforms though, it's hard for new platforms to attract people, where YouTube has the potential for millions. Oh my God, Euro, you would do so well on TikTok. So I've actually had requests for TikTok. I've had quite a few people contact me and say, oh, you should be doing TikTok. So I've been kind of avoiding it, but maybe I should. The cool thing about TikTok is if you get hooked into that algorithm, you really take off. So this YouTuber I was telling you about, he did this little experiment where he created an anonymous TikTok account, right? Brand new, 0 followers, nobody knows him. And he showed how you could build it up slowly. You get a few users, and then before you know it, you got 100,000. So it looks like it's doable. You just have to get that algorithm to pick you up. I might try this. I might try this again tomorrow, but with a gimbal, to see if that makes a difference or not. These two girls were walking together, and so the one girl was kind of staring at me, and the other girl was trying to get her attention, and she kept yelling at her, calling her by name over and over and waving her hands. She's right next to her, and she couldn't get her attention for some reason. The charm of Euro can be distracting. So this woman is holding on not to one, but 2 bottles of beer. Why drink a bottle of beer when you can be drinking 2, right? You got 2 hands, keep them both full. So waving to the people on the boat. Quite a tradition. Why do we do that? I don't know. But it seems to be something we like to do. I don't know if people are still commenting. Either people stop commenting or I can't see comments again. Now we get back to our hammocks. Hammocks and swings. Do I hear Stand By Me? And darling, why in every world they have you suicidal when they say it's over. I'm all this beautiful girl, yeah. They only wanna do you good. They have you suicidal when they say it's over. Yeah. She is start at the park, used to drive at the dark. And when you took my heart, that's when we fell apart. And we both thought that love, that she's very divine girl, one of a kind. But you must have my mind. You want to. My baby, it's driving me crazy. You're way too beautiful, girl. That's why in every world they have you suicidal when you say it's over. Damn, all this beautiful girl, they only wanna do you dirt. They have you suicidal when you say it's over.